Jarret, back from fall, you were here for the spring, how was the summer and, what was kind of the focus for you heading into the fall?
Yeah, the summer was great. I think we had a really good summer, got bigger, faster, stronger, threw with the guys a lot, built relationships with the guys. I think our chemistry is great, and we're just excited to be out here again.
Tyson talked about the quarterback competition, named you and Austin as probably the front runners for that starting job. What's your relationship with him like, and what's that competition been like so far with him?
Yeah, the competition's been great. I think anytime you compete, it just betters both of us. We think we got a good relationship, good friendship, just kind of bounce ideas off each other and compete against each other every day.
I guess, what's your experience like competing for a starting job like this? I know you've been in college football for a handful of years now.
Yeah, I think I've been in like 5 different quarterback competitions, so it's nothing new to me. Kind of take it day by day. I always have a mindset of being the starter, and then I just go out there and compete.
You've been able to play with some of these guys through the spring and summer now. Have you developed any chemistry with anybody specifically, or have a go-to guy at this point?
I would say, all our receivers are studs. I got a really good relationship with the receiving room, and then I got a good relationship with the O-linemen. Rusty and Gunner hang out with them, daily, and then go hang out with the receivers. So I built a relationship with a lot of guys on the team.
The running back room doesn't get a lot of attention, but what's your relationship with those guys and maybe some of the guys returning or some guys you brought in?
No, I also have a good relationship with the running backs. I think, those are probably one of the hardest working dudes on the team is that running back room. They kind of set the standard for how hard we worked in the summer.
Outside of the quarterback position that gets a lot of attention, the offensive line might have seen the biggest shift or changes this offseason with losing 3 starters from last year. Tick and Rusty are back. I guess, what kind of improvements have you maybe seen from them since you got here on campus, and what's it been like trying to fill in those other 3 starting spots?
Yeah, I think Rusty does a great job of leading that unit, and Gunner stepped in and been another leader for that unit. Tick hasn't missed a beat, and then we put in Vinny. Vinny's worked hard and learned the offense really quick, and then you got a competition between some other guys, and they're all working. So I feel good about the O-line room, and I think Rusty does a good job with them.
Obviously, you weren't here last year, but Joey had to step in and take on that starting tight end role. Josh is back, healthy from what I've been told. That position, both getting to know Joey and having Josh back, I guess, what's your relationship like with those guys, and specifically Josh, where you didn't get to work with him in the spring?
Yeah, my locker's right next to Josh. I've kind of built that relationship just through the locker room, and I think that tight end room is one of the best rooms on our team with Joey and Josh and River. And I think Joey's taking the next step, and he's going to be a dude for us. And having those 2 guys to throw to, I think is very dangerous.
I know we talked about some of the other guys in the quarterback room this spring, but Turner wasn't here. Obviously he's got a relationship with some of the folks on staff. As an older guy, seeing a younger guy like that come in and be in the situation that he's in, having his uncle be the head coach, what have you noticed from him so far, and getting to know him? What's he like?
Yeah, I think Turner came in the room and just kind of fit perfectly in the room. Didn't really skip a beat when he got here. Kind of built a relationship with the quarterbacks really easy, and I can kind of relate to him because my dad was a coach when I was in high school, and so I think it's just nice to have another coach's kid around in the quarterback room.